Hi guys, a very warm welcome to all of you. So today we'll start the topic of quadratic equations, which will be the part of our algebra series. So we'll first of all begin with the topic of quadratic equations. So as you can see here, a second degree expression in one variable contains the variable with an exponent of 2. There should be an exponent of 2, right? So here the expression that you are able to see here, ax squared plus bx plus c, here a should not be equal to 0. What if a is equal to 0? Then this equation will become linear. So with this expression that we are having any expression of this kind where we have ax square plus bx plus c, right? Where a is not equal to 0, we'll call that as quadratic expression. But when you put this equal to 0, this will be nothing but a quadratic equation. So this is the basic idea of quadratic equation. Here this a is called the leading coefficient. So the leading coefficient should not be 0 in a quadratic equation. C is absolute term of the quadratic polynomial, right? So you know that polynomial has degrees. It can have degree 1, 2, 3. So it is having degree 2. The quadratic expression is having degree 2. So we'll try to cover the parts which are asked in IIT JEE mains level in these classes, right? So we'll try to see what comes next. So from the beginning, we know that in the 10th class also we have studied these solutions of quadratic equation. So we'll give a brief about that, and we'll also derive this Sridharacharya formula. So in the factorization method, you know that we have to factorize a quadratic function and then put that equal to 0. So we can take a very simple example. Although you have already studied this in the 10th class, x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals 0, right? We have to find out the solution for this. So what we can do is we can have the middle term splitting. So x squared plus 2x plus x plus 2 equals 0. So you can take x as common. And from here we can have 1 common. So finally with this we are having x plus 2 into x plus 1 equals 0. So by putting this equal to 0, we separately put both the brackets equal 0. So we'll have x equal to minus 2 and x equal to minus 1. These will be the two solutions for this quadratic equation. Now this, the Hindu method, or we also call this as Sridharacharya method, right? Which many people know by the name of the quadratic formula. Fine. So see, we have already discovered this formula before, right? The quadratic formula is nothing but what our own formula, which is Sridharacharya method, right? So what we'll do is we'll have this by completing the square. तो यहाँ पे हम लिख लेते हैं, we have, let us say, the quadratic function which is given to us as ax square plus bx plus c. So we are taking general quadratic function, right? So we can take a as common. So by completing the square, so इसको हम कैसे करेंगे? Completing the square से करेंगे. So this will be x square plus b by a into x plus c by a. Now we'll try to focus on whatever is inside the bracket. उसको हम completing the square, उसको हम complete square में convert करने की कोशिश करेंगे. तो ध्यान से देखो यहाँ पे. So here we are having, so this is, let us say, a. This is x square is a square plus 2 into a into, then there should be b, but the term should remain intact. So it should be like this, right? So now we will see this in the form. This is a square, this is 2a, and this is b. So there should be b square also. So if we are adding b square, there should be minus, and we have plus c by a. Fine. So finally what we are getting here is we have this converted into the complete square. So now after this we are having a into x plus b by 2a whole square, right? And x plus b by 2a whole square, and in the bracket we are having minus b square by 4a plus c by a. Now we have to find out the roots, so this we should put equal to 0. So clearly we are having x plus b by 2a whole square is nothing but equal to, we can rearrange this, so b square minus 4ac divided by 4a square. So we can put root on both the sides. So from this we are having x plus b by 2a equals, so here it should be plus minus, right? Because we are putting root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Fine. Now this particular thing that you are able to see here, this is nothing but d. तो अंग्रेजों ने इसको क्या बोल दिया? d बोल दिया, है ना? कि ये d बोल देते हैं जी, इसको कुछ नया बन जाएगा, which is known as the discriminant. This is known as the discriminant. So finally what we can say is we are having x equals minus b plus minus root d divided by 2. तो यही क्या है आपका क्वाड्रेटिक फॉर्मूला और the Sri-Dharacharya formula, right? So this all of you should remember. So now we'll talk about nature's roots and all those things a little later. So with this, having find out the solution of quadratic equation, so we will now moving to relation between roots and the coefficients, right? So we'll write down the quadratic equation. तो अब relations देखेंगे क्या क्या होते हैं यहाँ पे. Plus c equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. So basically, we are able to we are now to find out. Let us say the roots are alpha and beta. Let us say the roots are alpha and beta. So now alpha plus beta is nothing but equal to minus b by a. आप यहाँ से इनको ऐड कर सकते हैं दोनों को. तो दो रूट्स आ गए ना पे, x1 क्या हो गया, एक बार प्लस ले लेंगे, एक बार माइनस ले लेंगे, वो x2 हो जाएगा. So if you add both the terms, so there will be alpha plus beta equals minus b by a. Alpha into beta equals c by a. So these things you should remember. And alpha minus beta. So यहाँ पे मॉडल ले लेते हैं, है ना? अभी हमको नहीं पता है कौन सा बड़ा है. So this will be equal to root over, that is root d by a. So we have all the roots, right? So what we can do is x1 हमें पता चल गया क्या है, minus b plus root d divided by 2a. x2 हमें पता चल गया क्या, minus b minus root d by a, 2a, right? So आप x1 plus x2 कर देंगे तो अल्फा आ जाएगा, अल्फा प्लस बीटा आ जाएगा, because the roots we have assumed here are alpha and beta, जो कि यहाँ पे x1 x2 माने हैं. So these are the things that you should remember, right? These are very very important, which will definitely help you to solve the questions quickly, जो कि हम अभी थोड़ी देर में करने वाले हैं. So do remember this. So now let us try to solve few questions on the basis of what we have now studied, right? If the product of the roots of the quadratic equation mx square minus 2x plus 2m minus 1 is equal to 0 is 3, तो हमें m की वैल्यू बतानी है. So we have to find out the value of m. Now the product of the roots, if the roots are alpha and beta, so we just are looking for alpha into beta, right? Alpha into beta क्या है, देखो, c by a, which is constant divided by coefficient of x square. So here we have the constant is 2m minus 1. Coefficient of x square is m. This is given to us as equal to 3, right? So now it is very simple for us to solve this. तो इसमें कुछ बचा ही नहीं है. 2m minus 1 equals 3m, right? So here we are having m equals minus 1. तो देख लेते हैं कौन सा ऑप्शन है. दिस इज ऑप्शन सी, राइट? तो अगर आपको नहीं पता होगा कि प्रोडक्ट ऑफ रूट्स के बारे में कि इफ व्हाट इज अल्फा इनटू बीटा, तो यू विल फाइंड आउट द रूट्स, देन यू विल मल्टीप्लाई देम, राइट? सो द थिंग्स बिकम सिंपल बाय नोइंग सम थिंग्स व्हिच वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिराइव्ड, राइट? तो जो याद करने के लिए चीजें बोली जाएंगी, सो डू रिमेंबर दोस थिंग्स, दैट विल रियली हेल्प. Now let us come to this question. Alpha comma beta are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Then the value of the expression is what? Now here also we'll try to take the help of this, because we have to understand what does these terms indicate. आपको directly यहाँ देख के थोड़ा idea लगना चाहिए कि how we have to think in that question. That is more important. Now here we have ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. So if alpha and beta are the roots, these will satisfy the equation, right? So what we are having here is if alpha and beta are the roots, so these both the roots will satisfy the quadratic equation. So we'll have a alpha square plus b beta, or basically a alpha square plus b alpha plus c equal to 0. So see, now here we just need to find out this. We are having a into, we can take a as or alpha as common, a alpha plus b equal to minus c, right? And here in the denominator, if you try to see, we just need to find out a alpha plus b. So from here we are having a alpha plus b is equal to nothing but minus c by a. Fine. Now we'll just try to focus on one expression first. So here what we are having is if we are trying to take this, we need to find out 1 upon, but just one fraction we are taking, a alpha plus b whole square. Now clearly this is equal to c square. Here we have, so okay, fine. So let us just correct this part, because here it should be alpha, right? Yeah. So now here we are having c by alpha. Fine. So now let us try to proceed with this. So now here we are having c by alpha. So similarly, what we are getting here is alpha square by c square. Fine. Similarly, or we can say we don't need to even calculate that. So similarly, what we can say is the other part, which is 1 by a beta plus b whole square is nothing but equal to beta square by c square. So this entire expression is now converted to, we can write this expression as alpha square by c square plus beta square by c square. So rest are just the calculations. So alpha square plus beta square, अब देखो इसको कैसे करेंगे हम? This can be written down as alpha plus beta whole square minus twice of alpha beta divided by c square. We know that what is alpha plus beta, which is nothing but the sum of roots. So we can write down this as minus b by a sum of roots square minus 2 times alpha into beta, which is c by a. Now this whole divided by c square. So just try to calculate this part. So b square by a square, right? So we can take LCM as a square. So let us write down the expression b square by a square minus 2c by a divided by c square. So now this is nothing but equal to, you can take a square as the LCM. So b square minus 2ac divided by c square a square, which is the option, yes, this is the option C, right? So we just have to think the approach in the questions. So here also we have taken help of alpha plus beta, right? And alpha into beta, which are sum of roots and product of roots. So this becomes very, very important to know about the relation between coefficients and the roots. So now let us try to solve this question. So all these questions are based on the single concept that we have studied, right? If the equation k minus 2 x square minus k minus 4x minus 2 has a difference of roots as 3, then the value of k is what? Now see, in the difference of roots, we have already just now seen in the relation of coefficients, right? So if we take this as mod, that will be equal to root d by a, right? तो वो हमने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही देखा है. So what we'll do here is we will have alpha minus beta. So root d निकाल लेंगे सबसे पहले हम. So what is root d? So alpha minus beta is given as 3. Okay, fine. So we can just write down, we can simply say that 3 is equal to plus minus 3 is equal to plus minus root d by a. So let us write down the expression. This is equal to plus minus. So a here is, we know that k minus 2. This is coefficient of x square. A is coefficient of x square. D is b square minus 4ac. So this is b square minus 4ac. So it should be 8 because minus 4 into minus 2 and k minus 2 divided by coefficient of x square. So this is finally, we can simplify this, and this will turn out to be k square plus 16 minus 8k, then plus 8k minus 16 divided by k minus 2. Oh yes, this will get cancelled out. So this 8k and 8k, and here 16 and 16. Okay, good. So the calculations are now simpler. So here we will write down that 3 is simply nothing but the k square will come out of that, plus minus k upon k minus 2, or we can say 3k minus 6 equals plus minus k. So you can take two cases. So yes, we have two answers also in the options. So here we are having k. Let us take plus k. So if we take plus k, so we'll have 3k minus 6 equals k. So here we are having 2k equals 6. So simply implies that k equals 3. When we are taking minus k, we have 3k minus 6 equals minus k. So here we have 4k equals 6. So it simply implies that k is equal to 3 by 2, right? So we have these two answers. So let us try to check whether we are having any of the options. K equals 3 and k equals 3 by 2. 3 and 3 by 2, yes. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. So in today's class, we'll have this regarding the coefficients and the roots, the relations, right? And we also solve problems based on that. So guys, if you want more videos regarding any of the topics of the maths, even for the mains, advanced, right? Regarding any topic that you are studying, right? So you can comment on that. So I'll definitely make video.